So welcome back to the Gaily Talks of thegailymirror.com. So today I've got a special guest with me. You know, Eurovision is getting closer, but very, very close. And I think you've understood from the first slide that you've seen who we're going to talk with today. And so let me introduce you to our special guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, gentle gay and gentle ladies, directly from France, we got Ali. Ali, welcome to the Gaily Talk.
Hello, the Gaily Mirror.
How's it going there?
Very good. It's actually really cold, but I mean, we're doing fine. It's COVID time, and we're trying to deal with what the world has been imposing on us. But well,
yeah, it's such, you know, a very strange historic time of our lives, but it's nice actually. We're lucky to live this in our houses and to be surrounded by the people we love.
True.
And to be in good health too. So not bad, I would say. Ali, so today I would really love to talk about your road to Eurovision. You're one of the contestants. Yay! We were speaking before we started the recording of this interview, and I know that your life is in stress. I mean, you, as all the other contestants from France, waiting to have the yes or no, just to know if Miss France will continue for you. You know, I know it's stressful. So, yeah. I don't know if you can see, but I've got a queen over here, I think. Here, yeah.
Oh, well, hold on.
Looking over my shoulder.
Yeah. I have a crown.
Oh, yeah, so so you're going to be my queen now. You're going to be my queen. Lovely.
Voila.
So, Ali, let's start from you. So, 29 years from Lebanon to France, and then hopefully to Europe and to the world. You never know, which we hope so for you. But we're curious to know, how much has music helped you to become the person you are today?
I think, honestly, I've started listening to music ever since I think I was, I don't know, I can't even remember. And it's incredible, actually. You know what? We really underestimate the power of music because ever since we are born, our parents sing songs to us to make us feel something or something else. You know, they sing lullabies to us, and it's, I mean, it's since the day I was born. I think my mom was probably singing things to me, and from one type of music to another, here I am. In so many ways, music has really changed and saved my life. Because in so many parts of my life, I felt very bad, I felt very down, I felt very rejected, and there are it's the power of music and the power of lyrics is just amazing. It can really save lives, and we really underestimate this sometimes.
And that's what we're talking about today: music, about positivity, about lives, and about future projects, which we're going to talk about in a couple of minutes. How much was your family supportive
of Eurovision?
No, I mean of your musical career.
Of my musical career, my surrounding was not very supportive, actually, of my musical career. The close ones, because you know, when you are young and growing up in Lebanon, you are put into molds, so you're not really pushed and encouraged to continue doing artistic careers. So I was basically meant to be either a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer, and yes, so I did interior architecture. and yeah, so my surrounding was not really very, very supportive. My friends were and still are, but those I picked myself, so the right ones.
Exactly. Then in the end, friends are the families we choose. So.
Absolutely.
So we have a new slide, which actually gives me the chance to link to my next question. So You're one of the finalists of the French selection for Eurovision. How hard was to get there?
How hard? I think I have worked all my life to be here. I mean, it's incredible. I think it's insane. You cannot even imagine because things happen so fast. Like, I cannot really tell you how hard it was. I know, like, there was a lot of work. I think, like, you know, because sometimes in life, like, I knew that I was going to do something that had to do with music, but I never had the courage to do it. So it was really hard for me to, like, even before that, to be ready to prepare for something that is related to music. And now it's like a lucid dream. We did things with hyphen, and somehow I wake up one day and I'm like, "You're a finalist," and I'm like, "What?" And it's insane. It's insane. I don't even know how it happened. It's really crazy.
I know how it feels when you just have those news which you're not ready to have, and like, no, I'm pretty sure this is not happening. It's like, am I still dreaming or what?
Exactly. And it happened so quickly. You're like, wait, how did this happen? What? Okay. Well, we're here now.
Yeah, no, I understand. So, but how is your relationship now with the hyphen? We know that you cooperated with them, you know, during some time. So I was very curious to know what is the relation now.
The relationship is as close as ever. I mean, even before starting to collaborate together, it all started because we were friends, and from this small, like, friends project, you know, like, we were just having fun. Look where we are now, and I think we're like happier than ever, and it's great. It's great that they're very supportive, and it's always good to work with someone who understands you and who is always on the same, like, line with you. So that's great. It's great.
So, Ali, now you're gonna laugh at me because my French is very rusty. C'est vous qui décidez. So, according to the reaction, you see, I've started it.
You did great.
Yeah.
C'était parfait.
Yeah. So, according to the reactions, because I've been studying a bit, going around on social medias and understand what is the reaction of the public to your song. So, the reactions are actually pretty good. You're getting quite good feedbacks. So, how was your song born? Paris me dit.
Well, Paris me dit, I mean, for those who maybe do not speak French, Paris me dit, it means Paris tells me, and it's like the actual name of the song is Paris me dit Yalla. Yalla is come on or let's go in Lebanese. So it's like Paris tells me come here, let's go. And it was born like from my story because I tell my story in the song. This is really what it is. I wanted to share how I evolved in my life, where I was in Lebanon, and how Paris decided to open its arms to me. Hyphen was touched by my story, right? Like when we met, and then we decided to write it together. So this is how it was born.
That's great. So we know that, as you also said, now the song is about your story, about your life, about you coming from Lebanon, getting used to a new culture, a new city, a different, country too, which sometimes is shocking. But what is the inner message that you want to give to the people listening to your song?
The message I want to give is a message of hope, because sometimes life puts so many difficult things in front of you, and you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do, and sometimes you just feel overdrowned and buried under all this pressure, and you feel rejected, or you come from societies that really reject you, or from war zones as I come from, and you know what? Sometimes you just need to say it's fine and just keep on going. And enjoy your life. There's so much left for you to live, and just don't give up. Really, don't give up. And this is what Paris really allowed me to feel.
I like this message. Never give up. Never. I mean, we do need hope, especially in this moment of our lives.
Exactly.
We do need hope.
Exactly. Hope and love. And
I think that's the reason why your song is so well, appreciated and accepted amongst the listeners and among the Eurovision fans. This is great. But this is what I want to talk about now. Eurovision. So Eurovision is a huge target, but a feasible finish line. So when and why did you decide to compete for this great music event?
When I've always been had always been a Eurovision fan. The first time I actually ever heard about Eurovision, I was still living in Lebanon. It was in 2005 when a Lebanese contestant was actually so close to making it, but in the end it didn't happen. It was Aline Lahoud. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my god! And I dreamt of it, but I never thought I was going to be this close too. And yeah, so before, as I was saying, I had so much trouble expressing myself in a musical way, and I never felt so confident about it. And now that I really have I want to share my story and share my message, and I'm like, you know what, it's time. And I was like, well, what better stage to share my story and message with the world than the biggest stage ever?
Eurovision. Sure. Completely agree. What is your favorite Eurovision singer of all times?
Trick question.
You want to help from home, like a 50-50? You want to call home? You want to help them? I don't know.
Well, I think I have two favorites. One of my favorite is Conchita First, because it's incredible. What she did was just amazing. It was the message was there. It was elegant. It was chic. It was on point. It was 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 across the board. And it won. So
this is so RuPaul, honestly.
And my second is it's gonna be obvious. It's Celine Dion. Hello.
Could you ever imagine where she got to from where she started?
Right?
A Canadian singer singing for Switzerland, and then look where she's now.
The power of Eurovision.
I got a tricky question for you now. So, why do you think your song is perfect for Eurovision to represent France on that huge, superb stage?
I think my song is the perfect song for France because the thing is, I'm telling my story here, and I am a French, I consider myself French, and France is, and I come from Lebanon, and France is, for me, is a country that opened its arms to me. Mm-hmm. And France, I want to share with the world this message about France. Tell them that France is a place that that opens its arms to everyone to be themselves, to adopt the whole universe, and but it's exactly what it did with me. So I just want to honor France with my song and with my message, and just by sharing my simple story from where I am in my room.
Yeah, well, that is great. So you just let people understand how France is an accepting country.
And honestly, I'm so grateful for France, and if I can just give back at least with this, it would be more than an honor.
So it's a way for you to say thank you, France, for accepting me in your country. This is just great. Thanks. They're great. So, something about your career now, what you do. So I was very intrigued, to be honest to you, from your covers. You basically take very famous songs, translate them into French, and then you sing them back. So it's an amazing. I have to be honest, my favorite one is the Alejandro. And in French, it gets that little bit of extra spicy and sexy feel, which is never bad. I have to be honest to you. But how did you get with this idea of covers in French? So tell us more about this project, please.
First of all, oh my God, I look so depressed in all these pictures.
Can we have them back, please? Yeah. I have to be honest. Maybe in the yellow and the purple one, yes, but in the pinky reddish one, it's like you're looking into the empty spaces. Quite sexy, I have to say. So,
thank you. Well, the thing is, it's a way. I decided to do this because I didn't have so much content. To be very honest with you, I didn't have so much musical content on the platform, so people don't really know me and didn't really know me before, and didn't really know what I can do, and they would probably say, "Oh, Ali," and they would Google me, and they wouldn't find anything, And I was like, "Well, I mean, let's give them some content," and that looks like me, and that is me. So the thing is, I translate songs. I don't translate all the time the same. It's not always the literal translation of the songs. I always sometimes try to twist the lyrics. For example, Alejandro, that happens to be your favorite song. Normally, in the song, Lady Gaga is singing about a person who I think, from what I understood, a person who goes and sleeps around with a person who sleeps around with one day with Roberto, one day with Fernando, blah blah blah. And in my version, for example, I twisted it in a way that is different, where every day, I talk about this person that every day he wakes up, he feels like he's someone else. And every day one day he's Roberto, one day he's Fernando, one day he's Alejandro, and every day he tries to remember who he is. And in the end, you understand from the lyrics in the end that all these different characters that he wakes up being are actually all the persons that they told him he will never be.
Right. So we were also singing "Frozen" by Madonna, which is one of the songs I used to love when growing up as a little gay.
Why am I not surprised?
Your heart is not open. So I must go. And the lyrics you were singing were actually the words were different from what I remembered, and I said yeah, okay, so we just it changed a bit, but actually the result is great. And before we get to the next question, I would love to show a few seconds of Alejandro.
Yay!
Et quand il ne comprend pas ce qu'il est, ce qu'il n'est pas, les prénoms défilent autour, il joue un tour. Don't call my name, Alejandro.
Any future projects, out of Eurovisions, that Ali would like to share with us?
I'm what they call a renaissance man, a person who does so many things at the same time. Who has yes, I have many. I am working actually as well on, before telling you about my music project, I am working as well on a ready-to-wear line. I actually launched at the same time when I learned that I'm a finalist for Eurovision France. I launched my first ready-to-wear line as well. And I'm like, what? Okay, the universe is telling me something.
So were you wearing your line when you actually performed on the stage in France?
Yep.
I was expecting so.
And on the musical path, so many surprises. It's just the beginning of the adventure.
So we shall be expecting so many news from you, right? Now, you know that we like to finish, to close our interviews in I would say, a peculiar way.
Okay.
So get ready. What is the question that no one has ever asked you, I like my crown, but that you cannot wait to answer to?
Okay. Do you want the answer? Hold on. How does it feel like to win Eurovision France and to represent France for Eurovision?
Okay, so what would you answer to that?
I would probably faint.
Well, Ali, thank you so much for your time and your honesty, and I mean all the laughs we had together. Really good luck. Well, great, Ali. It was a pleasure to have these Gelly talks with you. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you, the Daily Mirror. Ciao.
Bye. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.